In lesson 3.2, we're going to continue growing how to solve inequalities and just look at some more complex problems like what we saw in Unit 2. We're going to see the distribution property in this lesson, and we're probably going to see variables on both sides of the inequality. Our inspector has returned to remind you to locate the inequality sign and simplify each side if necessary. Simplify, don't solve to start with. Move variable terms to the same side by combining the opposite term to both sides. Solve for the variable using inverse and opposite order of operations. And just a quick warning, don't forget to reverse the inequality symbol when multiplying or dividing by 0. Let's solve our first inequality. Draw that line down your inequality symbol so we don't mistakenly add or subtract something from the same side. That would not be good. Use your inspection to take a look. It looks like near the x, I don't have anything extra or needs to be simplified on this side, and those 6 is all by itself, so we're good to go. Let's think about what's going on here. We can see that the 12 is subtracting the 3x from the 12. So we're going to start by adding the opposite of 12, which would be the same as subtracting the 12. Be careful. Common mistake here is people see subtraction, so they'll add the 12 to both sides. It's actually the opposite of 12, which would be a negative 12. So subtracting the 12, you'll note we don't add the 12 because if we added the 12 there, we'd get 24, and that wouldn't work out. I'm going to be left with negative 3x is less than or equal to negative 6. Then, since it's negative 3 times x, I want to divide by negative 3. Oop, warning, danger, warning. So this is a warning problem. Because I'm dividing by a negative number, I need to remember to reverse the inequality. So next I'm going to get the 3's will cancel. I have x is now greater than or equal to positive 2. Next we'll graph this on the number line. So I'm going to have, notice that I've got an equal sign, so closed circle at 2, and my x value needs to be greater than that. So I'm going to shade above, and don't forget to put an arrow at the end of the shading. For example B, start like we always do, draw our line down the inequality this time, inspect both sides. So I can see here I've got parentheses, I've got a 2 on the outside of the parentheses, which means I need to distribute here. There's nothing to do on the right side because it's just 14. So like I said, distribute that 2. So I'll get 2x plus 8 is less than 14. Next, inspect both sides. So I can see to the x, I'm multiplying 2 and I'm adding an 8. Still have that 14 over here. So let's subtract the 8 first. I subtracted the 8. I'm now left with 2x is less than 6. Divide the 2. We don't have to worry about the warning because the 2 is positive. And my final answer is x is less than 3. So at 3, I'm going to put an open circle. So make sure it's open. I'm going to shade less than that 3. I'm using a highlighter here, so that makes life a little bit easier. And then just make sure to add an arrow on the end. All right, let's look at one more example that's a little bit more complicated. Example C here, there's my less than symbol. I'm going to look and inspect my two sides. I have 21x plus 28 on the right, or on the left. I've got 4 minus 3x on the right. I can see I've got an x term, a 3x here, and a 21x here. Since this one is smaller, negative is always smaller than a positive, we're going to add 3x to both sides. That will now leave me with 24x plus 28 on the right, on the left, I keep saying that wrong, and then these three x's will cancel, and I've got 4. Taking a look, 24 times x plus 28, so I want to subtract this 28 from both sides. And I'm left with 24x is less than negative 24. Final step is to divide by 24. Divide by 24. Sometimes a common mistake I'll see is I'll see students reverse this symbol because my original, my negative 24, is what we're dividing into. If I were dividing by a negative 24, then yes, I'd have the warning and I'd switch the symbol. But if the starting number, the one I'm not moving, is negative and the other one's positive, no, you don't apply the reverse the symbol rule. This will leave me though with x is less than negative 1. So no equal sign, so we're going to have that open circle right here. We're going to shade below the equal sign, and don't forget to put the arrow on the end. The final 3 problems on this lesson we're going to do in the next video, but why don't you go ahead and try D on your own, and then you can check your answer once you watch 3.2b.